Chen or Patrick Chua. Mr. Gia Chen or Patrick Chua is the GCV ambassador from Malaysia. Mr. Gia Chen is a distinguished GCV ambassador from Malaysia and an expert in industrial economics. As a fervent believer in GCV, Mr. Patrick has made significant contributions to the movement, including founding the Malaysia GCV barter event. His journey with the Pi network began in 2020 with the mining and node installation. Since then, Mr. Patrick has led the Malaysian pioneer team to organize 25 large and small barter events, and the number continues to grow. His expertise has been instrumental in integrating offline merchants into GCV stores, transforming Malaysia from a challenging market for a Picoin transaction into a thriving hub of GCV activity. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Gia Chen or Mr. Patrick Chua, our GCV ambassador from Malaysia. Mr. Patrick Chua, good evening, sir. The table is yours.
Dear Pi Network founders, Dr. Nicholas and Dr. Fan, respected global ambassadors, Ms. Doris Yen, Ms. Lumari, respected GCV ambassadors and pioneers, good evening. I am Patrick Chua from Malaysia. I am currently the global GCV ambassador and the Malaysian GCV ambassador. I am the first person to engage in real estate work and promote GCV offline barter activities. I have done 25 offline GCV barter activities in Malaysia, greatly boosting the value of Pi Network throughout Malaysia. I'm very happy to be invited by Ms. Lumari to be a speaker at this conference. I am so happy. I clearly realize that Ms. Lumari's contribution to the Philippines and even the global influence in actively creating GCV data is huge. It was also under the call of Ms. Doris Yen that I understood the importance of building a GCV ecological chain. Now, my focus is to work with Danny Cho, GCV Ambassador of Singapore, and the CHN Leo Chua, GCV Ambassador of Thailand, to build GCV ecological chains in Malaysia, Thailand, and Singapore. We have our own team, but this is not enough. We also need to introduce more talents to prepare for merchants to join or recommend. We have created several new communities. We must concentrate our efforts and resources to focus on creating GCV application scenarios. We imitate Touch and Go e-wallet, a payment system in Malaysia, to promote GCV application scenarios by scanning QR codes and paying with one click. Because Touch and Go has already penetrated deeply into Malaysia, people's hearts, so it is relatively easy to promote the Pi QR code scanning payment. Everyone can use it. Just point it out. Using partial of the fiat currency and partial of Pi and the payment method of QR code scanning, it will soon be possible. It has been favored by many businesses, and fans have requested to join, which has kept our team busy. We have already made a business model template merchants can be connected, and then we can produce videos and advertising output. The whole process is free, so it's normal to gain favor from the merchants. Which merchants wouldn't want it? Merchants can attract traffic, increase their visibility, and increase sales without having to pay advertising fees. And someone will make the advertisements for them. It is really very attractive to merchants who do not know how to advertise. This is what persuades merchants to join the excellent method. These are all things we are willing to pay and are willing to help. Only in this way, if GCB 314159 succeeds, Pi Network will succeed, and we will naturally succeed too. Therefore, we need to look further ahead and not be fussy. It is important to attract businesses so that the pie you have can be of great use. Otherwise, your pie will be nowhere to be used, which is a pity. As long as more merchants join, GCB data can be created frequently, happening day and night, because it has spread to all walks of life. There are many stores operating 24 hours a day in Malaysia, and it will be effortless to possibly create Pi GCB data. GCB has more business ecosystem, which will be of great benefit to pioneers, merchants, and peer networks. It will also speed up KYC and migration because there are so many application scenarios for Pi GCV. Who would care about bartering at low prices, going an education center, or buying and selling pie on the black market? This harms for the project, and it will greatly reduce and will be conducive to the opening of the main network. Moreover, paying with partial of the fiat currency and partial of pie can attract more merchants with good products to settle in. Pioneers will have more options and a comprehensive range of products, making it easier to attract new people to join, making Pi more decentralized and more circulated to achieve the purpose of minting. Nowadays, I am busy with work. First of all, I must build Malaysia's ecological chain and set an example for neighboring countries because Singapore and Thailand are relatively backward in this aspect. GCV education may not be able to penetrate it, so I must first show them an example and let them invade. Let them see our feasibility. It will be much easier for them to follow up. The customs and culture of each country are different. We can grasp the general outline, but the details can be different. The most important thing is to make it convenient for merchants and make them profitable after joining. As long as the GCB ambassadors of each country fulfill their responsibilities, build and take good care of their local ecological chain, if all countries do this, I believe that the benefits will be seen soon. And it will soon be tentatively designated as the risk area of the project team. Countries will continue to lift restrictions, and more KYC and migration will occur on their own soil. So you must understand the current situation clearly and strive for more KYC slots and greater migration opportunities for your country. Pioneers and businesses must wake up and quickly come out to build an ecological chain, not only for themselves, but also for the rejuvenation of the local people and the nation. Look at the Philippines, how prosperous GCV barter is, and the number of Filipino pioneers who have received KYC slots and migration has also greatly improved. We need to know how to read it. The Malaysian pioneers have understood it, done it, and followed it up. You must know that the first batch of famous players to enter the open main network is limited. We need to strive for more local pioneers to enter the first batch of open main network, so we also fight hard. Those who don't understand have to sit and wait for the second batch or even the third batch to enter the mainnet due to the lack of GCB education in many countries. In the waiting situation, if you don't act, don't be active, and don't participate, then you have no choice but to wait. Anyway, you are just sitting and waiting. Just wait as you get used to it. Let's get ahead first. I will share it here. Thank you all for your precious time. GCV will win. Good night. Global GCV Ambassador Patrick Chua. Over to you, Mr. Jerwin.